right, coming up next, we're heading over to the kitchen for you, working up a special barbecue sauce.
Oh, it's mouth-watering. Stay with us. You
Just
do
right
not
for
wanna
the
miss
summer
this one.
grilling. Yeah, Chef Laura is joining us right after the break.
Welcome back, everybody. This is grilling season. I think about the time, right? Summer heat, it's always grilling season in my book. But we are talking about a very special sauce.
Exactly. That's why we have with us this morning Chef Laura Slama. She's executive chef and owners of Celebrated Cuisine. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. Yep, we're making a little bit of a peach bourbon barbecue sauce.
A different kind of sauce.
A different kind of sauce, one that's actually really fast to make. And what's amazing about it, too, is that we can take advantage of some of the really great ripe peaches that are in season right now.
Right.
Okay. What do we start with? I guess we have to have peaches.
You definitely have to have peaches. So right now in here, I just was heating up a little bit of sweet onion, some Serrano pepper, so we get a little kick in our sauce, as well as some garlic, okay? And what I'm going to ask you to do, Tess, is take this apple cider vinegar and pour that right in there. And we're going to add that because we want a little bit of acidity in our sauce as well.
Okay.
For me, the elements of a really great barbecue sauce are going to be a little sweet, a little spicy, and also a little bit of a kick. So when we finish this sauce, we're going to actually finish it with bourbon. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
And
That's
why
the
not,
kick.
right? And that's the kick,
That's the kick.
exactly. That and the Serrano, that'll kick us both, right? So, and I'm picking that particular bourbon. It's called Four Roses because it actually has a little bit of vanilla and some oak in it. So it actually
okay.
balances the other flavors of the sauce as well.
Interesting. I haven't heard of that one. Four Roses
So,
bourbon.
Four
Okay.
Roses, yeah. So now what we're doing is we're deglazing the pan and we're actually reducing that cider vinegar into the onion and the Serrano pepper that we have.
Chefs use that term deglazing. What exactly is deglazing?
What it does is it actually picks up anything that's sticking to the bottom of the pan, so it deglazes or removes that from the pan and brings it back up into the sauce, so you actually incorporate all those flavors and keep them.
Okay.
Okay, what you want to do.
Does that help give the thicker consistency too?
Actually, it concentrates flavors.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're going to do to make it a little bit thicker, though, is we have some other elements in our sauce. We have some fresh peaches, obviously, which I chopped up and peeled. We have some peach preserves, so we're going to take advantage of that. And also, right here, we have two different kinds of mustard. We have a Dijon mustard and we have a stone ground mustard. So what I'm going to have you do is go ahead and add that to the sauce first. And
Add
we're
this to the sauce?
Right into there, yep.
God, all these different scents smell so good together.
You know, and it
really
all comes together great as well. And it's nice, too, is that we're not using any ketchup. And you see that in a lot of standard barbecue sauces.
Okay, wait. What's burning my nose and
You
my
just got a
eyes?
whiff of vinegar.
Oh,
You need to come down to the
I'm
kitchen.
tearing
when
up
we're
right
doing
now.
Oh, are we making you
Really?
emotional about our barbecue
Is it
sauce?
that strong? I know there aren't
it
even
was-
onions in this, right?
it was just a whiff, and it almost knocked me down. Not just kicked me down, but knocked me down.
Wow, I'm sorry about that. Okay,
No, that's fine.
I'll have you go ahead and add the peach preserves.
Okay. You need a warning for your
Exactly,
sauce.
exactly. You know
Tried
what?
to
You
get
may
that
have gotten
perfect
some of the
TV view.
Serrano. It might have been some of the
Is that what it
Serrano's
was?
name. Yeah, that could have just
That could have been it.
Yeah. And then we're going to whisk that in. We don't even need to use that anymore. And then I'll have you add the peaches as well.
Okay.
So all this goes in. And the cool thing about this particular sauce, too, is that, like I said earlier, it doesn't take a long time to make, maybe about 10 minutes from start to finish, okay? And then if you want to keep it chunky, you can totally do that. But I like making my sauces smooth, especially when I'm going to be using it on something like a barbecue. I'm going to be glazing different meats and everything. So we're going to, in just a couple minutes, we're going to add, we're going to use our immersion blender.
Okay.
And we're going to puree the sauce and make it nice
I'll
and
let
smooth.
you do that because with me, it's probably going to end up all over the
Well,
place.
you actually do need a license to drive this. So unless you're feeling, like you can
I've
really
got one
jump
of those
in.
at home.
Well, then maybe I'll put this into your capable hands, okay? We could actually go ahead and do it now because our onions have been going for a little bit
As
of
long as it
of
won't make
time.
me cry.
No, it won't
that
make you
last
cry.
thing,
Only if you
yeah.
touch
Only,
the
I was
thing
going to say,
while
only if
it's
you put your
like this.
finger in too.
There's no guarantee on the crying. So once we've smoothed this out, we can take this sauce and use it on pretty much anything. I grilled off some salmon and put it, just as I finished the fish, I just glazed the salmon with the sauce.
So you're putting this on the end?
In this case, yeah. But
Okay.
let's say you wanted to make barbecued ribs, okay?
Okay.
Normally you would be baking those ribs for a while in the oven, right, in some foil, and then you'll undo them and you put them on the grill. Once they go on the grill, you want to start basting them.
That's when
it'll
you put it on.
Exactly.
Okay.
This sauce here, do you recommend this more for light-colored meats like chicken, poultry, and salmon, or would this be great for steaks? Would it be great for burgers or things like that?
You could totally put it on a burger. I think that would be
Yeah?
great. Yeah, absolutely.
okay.
As far as steak, maybe. Ribs, definitely, whether they're pork or they're beef. I think they'd be absolutely amazing.
Okay.
But, the taste and what you want to put it on, that falls back to you and what you really
What
like.
you like, sure.
So, okay, I'm going to have you give
okay.
this a whirl. That's your button right there. Just do me a favor and don't lift it while you're pushing
Right.
the button because I need to keep
Because
my
it'll be
jacket
all
white.
over all of us.
Exactly. And while you're doing that, I'm going to add the bourbon to it.
Wow, look at him. He knows how to work
I
it.
know how
I'm
to work
impressed.
Yep. We're hiring.
Yeah.
Well, Ryan is finishing this up. What other tips do you have for barbecuing? Because I have to tell you, when I do fish on the grill, it always ends up dry. What am I doing wrong?
You're grilling it too long. You're actually leaving it on the grill until it's actually cooked the way you like it, but you
Okay.
need to take it off the grill sooner than that because the fish is such a fragile piece of protein that it will actually do what's called carry-over cooking.
So once you take it off, it's still
It's still
cooking
going to be
on its
cooking,
own.
exactly. So
Okay.
take it before it's really to the point, and then it'll be perfect by the time you go to eat it.
Okay, well, there you go. I think it's all whipped up and ready to go.
Yep, and of course you would taste this and season it according to taste, and we would just glaze it right over our piece of salmon, which you're
Wonderful.
welcome to try if you'd like.
Some
So-
of the great tips from Chef Laura over at Celebrated Cuisine. Anything going on with you guys? I know you guys are involved in a charity event.
We have a
towards the end
charity
of the
event at the end of the month with Make a Difference at the Sub-Zero Wolf Showroom. That's
Awesome.
on June 25th. And then the next day, my other business, Laura's Gourmet, we head to the Fancy Food Show in New York City.
All right.
So we'll be showing our granola for the first time.
Very good. If you'd like more information on this recipe that Chef Laura is sharing with us on this fabulous peach bourbon sauce, it is all on our website at azfamily.com/hotline. And we'll be back to taste test and a last look at your forecast. Thanks, Chef Laura.
Thank you.